Hello, Heat Squad. Welcome back to my channel. I am Winter Heat, your host, and you have entered the world of a whole hot mess. Today, I would like to actually kind of get serious with you guys and just want to cover something very briefly. This won't be very long. This will be very short and sweet. It's Winter Wednesday. I figure I can just kind of give you guys some words of encouragement every Wednesday from my heart to yours and to let you guys know someone gives a fuck. I'm definitely one of those people. So I'll let you kind of know the premise of this all. By the way, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this message. So I had a friend that actually encouraged or was a catalyst for this video, or whatever you want to call it. And she was having some issues with a guy that was, I guess, kind of like her boyfriend, a guy that she was dating. And so it kind of led me into this rant and this tangent of just kind of wanting to exude self-love onto her. And then I was like, you know what, this would actually probably be really good and beneficial and positive for anyone. I think that at times we all need to hear some positive words of encouragement. And so I thought I would share it with you guys. I did let her know as well. I was like, I'm going to kind of use this to share on my YouTube channel because it's actually like I felt what I was telling her. I felt that to the core of me. And so I feel like this could be beneficial for men or women. It doesn't really matter. So I'll kind of just read to you exactly what I wrote her because it's a lot easier that way than me trying to reiterate because it's going to take a lot longer than it's supposed to. So, of course, all my emails want to start coming in right now. That's great. All right. So basically what I told her was, in response to the way that people were treating her and the way that she was responding to it, I in particularly didn't like the way that she was responding to it because I know that she's worth more, and this particular person was trying to kind of not even just this one, there was maybe one or two, that's usually the way that it goes, trying to tear her down or something along those lines. So I just kind of wanted to give her some words of encouragement to build her up. Oops. Okay. You are so valuable. I would like you to think about your value you have to offer another person. And then think about what any of those people have to offer you. Create a list. You will soon realize you have more to offer them than what they have to offer you, and that is why they are intimidated by you. Have you ever been around a pimp? If so, then you know, but if not, let me tell you. Those are the types of men that give you all the compliments and mad props until they feel like they've got you. Then they slowly start to break you down. You will start to feel bad about yourself. You will start trying to win their approval over. And the more that you try, the more things they will find wrong with you. They want you to believe that you ain't shit without them. But in actuality, they know they ain't shit. And so they try to have the upper hand to gain control over the situation so you won't realize how horrible they are and leave them. This is a form of abuse and is very serious. It's almost as if a spell is over you. The way that this person speaks to you is real. If they don't honor you and respect you to your face, then that means that your self-esteem is low. The problem with that is even though it might not have always been low, it only takes one time. Then if you get free of that relationship and you still haven't raised your vanity bar, you will start attracting more and more toxic people in your life. Predators or narcissistic people can smell your newly punctured wounds. They can tell you need healing and bring a false sense of security. And then bam, they strike. Now you have 2 wounds. You see, it's a spiral, and you have to get off that ride into depression. Be alone. At least 6 months to 1 year, and spend that time building yourself back up. Only surrounding yourself with people and activities that give you life. This is my opinion. I'm not saying that all pimps are bad. I used pimps as an example because I was speaking to a woman, and of course, me being a sex worker and being around other sex workers and women. Listen, I've never personally had to deal with a pimp, so I only know through hearsay, but I've heard plenty of stories, and it's never. I've only heard one girl that ever had a pimp that had. I can't even say she had positive stuff to say about him. I just know that he got murdered and she was sad about it. That's all I really know. Other than that, I've heard nothing but failed story after failed story of women trying to deal with pimps. I guess women can't be pimps, and so we're considered madams, if you will. I've not heard the same about them, but I think it can be the same. Either way that it goes, the point is at the end of the day, make sure that you know your self-worth. Make sure that you are joyous. Make sure that you're happy. If you're naturally a bitter person, sad, depressed, or weird, and blah, blah, all that kind of stuff or whatever, that's a totally different situation. Totally different situation. But if you're normally like really happy, you feel good about yourself, you're positive, you're always working towards and striving toward being a better person and a bigger person and all these sort of things. And you get around a person and then all of a sudden you start to not feel the way that you felt before, but it's not like in a good direction, then just consider who you're around. Always check in with yourself. Always check in with your top 10, right? Like, who are the top 10 people you talk to in your phone on a daily basis? Who are the top 10 people you speak with on social media on a daily basis? Whoever those people are, do they make you smile? Or no? You are the only common denominator in your life. And if you cannot realize what things are pulling and tearing at you this way and that way and are harming you, then you really just need to step away from everyone and everything. That's all I know to share with you today on this Winter Wednesday. Keep it positive, keep it happy, and keep it strong. Don't fall for the okie doke. And don't believe anything that anyone tells you, because everything that someone tells you is pretty much self-projection. Self-projection is basically a sense of them projecting themselves on you. Hurt people hurt people. Misery loves company. Just remember, if someone is speaking negatively about you to you, always consider the positive you can pull from that. Sure, maybe there's some truth to it. However, if someone tells you that you're ugly, trust me, it is the ugly side of them that recognizes the ugly side of you. The same way if someone tells you that you're beautiful, it is the beautiful side of them that recognizes the beautiful side of you. And I'll leave you with this example, and we can close out for the day. If someone has a clean, clear glass vial, let's just say, it's laying on your counter. Someone walks into your home. Let's say it's Martha Stewart. She sees this clear glass vial laying on your counter. And she says, oh, well, what are you going to do? Plant some tulips? Or something like that. I don't know. I don't actually know which flowers you use. There are flowers that you use, Martha would know, okay, that are clear vials of glass that are tubular, right? And it helps the flower stem stay upright. But now let's just say if you have someone else come over and they see the same thing and they're like, damn girl, you over here smoking some crack. Be leery, beware, be conscious of who and what you have around you. Because whereas this person may see one thing, this person sees something else. And the only thing they see is projecting from their own personal experiences, life, or inner self. Carry on, darlings. Have a beautiful life. Thank you. Stay pimpin'.